Did you know that Italian is spoken in Argentina? Good morning, everyone. I'm Giada De Musso, and today I'm going to talk to you about my linguistic and cultural study of lunfardo and coccolice, two phenomena born from the encounter between Italian and Argentine Spanish. There is an entire vocabulary made up of long words, calques, slang, and neologisms that still speak to us today of our migration overseas. Rio de la Plata Spanish, spoken mainly in Buenos Aires and its surroundings, is a variety that is distinguished by very specific phonetic, morphosyntactic, and lexical features. It has a recognizable musical rhythm and a strongly localized lexicon, which make it unique in the Spanish-American landscape. But these characteristics are not the result of chance. They are the result of an intense migratory history which has had profound impact of the language and culture of Buenos Aires. Between late 19th and early 20th centuries, millions of European migrants, particularly Italians, settled in Argentina. Many of them did not speak Spanish, but only their own regional dialects. Daily contact between these immigrants and the local population generated a process of linguistic and cultural interference that has settled over time, leaving deep and lasting traces. Lunfardo was born in this context, as Yoruba slang initially spread in the marginal neighborhoods of Buenos Aires with a cryptic function, almost like a secret language. Its lexicon is composite mosaic, words of Italian, French, Portuguese, and even Arabic origin mix in a fluid and creative structure. One of its most notable features is Vesre, the syllabic inversion of words, from caffè to feca, from amigo to gomio, which adds a playful and distinctive tone to the popular language. Over time, Lunfardo ceased to be exclusive to the slums and became part of the official culture. We find it in tango lyrics that thinks of songs such as Mano a Mano, Gira Gira, Mi noche triste, but also in literature and the media. Roberto Art's novel El juguete rabioso, for example, offers an emblematic use of it. Lunfardo becomes the voice of anger, marginality, and youthful disenchantment in early 20th century Buenos Aires. Even today, Lunfardo lives in the spoken language, often consciously. In contemporary podcasts such as La Negra Pop or Perros de la Calle, numerous Lunfardo terms are used spontaneously, naturally, and on a daily basis. Words such as laburo from lavoro or fiaca from fiaca have now become part of the local linguistic norm. But Lunfardo is not just vocabulary, it's also syntax, rhythm, and tone. It is a language within a language capable of building identity and sense of belonging. The second phenomenon analyzed is coccolice, a pidgin language born at a time of great communicative need between newly arrived Italians and new, still unknown language. The etymology of the term coccolice remains uncertain, but one of the most credible hypotheses traces its origin back to a comic theater character, a stereotypical representation of the Italian migrant who had just arrived in Argentina, clumsy, disoriented, and often ridiculed from his way of speaking. According to one of the Podestaff brothers, the concrete origin of the term coccolice can be traced back to a real-life episode, an encounter with a Calabrian meme ingredient named Francesco Coccolicchio, whose way of speaking was parodied by Celestino Petrai, an actor and author who was able to imitate with a great effectiveness the accent and the linguistic interference typical of Italians trying to express themselves in Spanish. The imitation gave rise to the theatrical character Don Coccolice, who helped to establish in the collective imagination the idea of mixture of Italian and Spanish, which then became the emblem of the linguistic phenomenon known by the same name. On a linguistic level, Coccolice is distinguished by its markedly Italian phonetics, simplified morphosyntax, and mixed vocabulary made up of long words, deformation, calques, and false friend. It is a language of translation which recounts the passage from a condition of marginality to gradual social linguistic integration. Today, Coccolice is no longer spoken, but its memory lives in the theatrical performance, satirical literature, and popular humor. It is precisely this ephemeral yet insignificant dimension that makes a valuable object from the study of a language its contact. It's not just about words, it's about memory. Language acts as a refuge where the memory who well is preserved, even when we cross oceans.